Hello and welcome back. In this episode, Matt and I are heading to Queensland, or more specifically Cairns, to ride dirt bikes to the tip of Australia. When we got an invitation from Greg at North Queensland Trail Bike Adventures to join them for a tour, it was impossible to refuse. We would be joining a group of 14 mates from Victoria on a bucket list adventure. Following the rider's briefing, we were off and quickly in the bush. With the Creb track still closed from cyclone damage, I was unsure what day one would bring, but the guys had awesome tracks set out for us. It wasn't long before we had our first water crossing. And our first bike drowning. But with the crew close on hand, nothing would stop the mighty DRZ. Day one served as an awesome warm-up, and it was only going to get better from here. On day two, we were given a choice: the scenic route or the harder Starkey track. I chose the scenic route and sent Matt on the Starkey track.
Beautiful. Wow. Check out this view. How's this for a lunch spot?
Meanwhile, on the Starkey track,
I set off with great confidence on the Starkey track, and soon, very soon, my confidence exceeded my ability by far. So when you're talking sand on the Starkey, it's more like bull dust. Have a go at this. Man, so if you're coming on the tour, there'll be a choice: scenic route, Starkey route. Sean set me on the Starkey route. Should have been the other way around. So if you haven't ridden a dirt bike much, take the scenic route, because you really want to know what you're doing on the sand on the Starkey track.
once reunited, the two groups shared many stories around the campfire that night. The next day, we were straight back into it. We had many miles to cover on our journey. We were heading for Cohen and its famous hotel for lunch.
Sex Change Hotel. Now they did say it would be a bit of a workout after lunch, and they weren't wrong. We had the option of the easy dirt road, but everyone manned up and said, we want the hard stuff, and we got it.
Whoa!
Not that steep, it's just everything. Whoa, whoa, it's big and loose like that. Well, I made it to the top of that hill and it was tricky. It's not that steep, but it's long, loose, some rock shelves in it, and then top it off with some loose sand. Here's some guys that went down to help some others. Well done, boys. What a long day. Almost 6 o'clock and we've just pulled into camp.
And it makes a fiery ring.
We had spent the night at Wolverton Station, a massive private cattle property in North Queensland. We would spend the morning exploring their property and making our way north.
The great thing about Greg's tours is he has access to lots of private property. So instead of doing lots of main roads and just boring stuff, whoa, you're doing stuff like this through big cattle properties, single track and farm access trails. It's just so much fun. Update of where we are. So we spent the night just north of Archer River on Wolverton Station. Today we're going to push up Bramwell Junction, and then tomorrow there's a big push all the way to the tip. So today, not that many Ks, but a lot of adventure for sure. This is Cape York special test number 3 for the day. Still on the private property here. Any crocodiles?
You let us know.
Oh, great. The lengths we go to here at Shonky Productions. Here, crocodile, crocodile, crocodile. Oh, deep section, deep section. This is, look at those boulders. This is going to be quite challenging to get through here. Let's see how the boys go. Oh, he's down, it's under. No. Yellow submarine. There's always one in the group. Look at that. Yellow submarine fires right up. Okay, it's my turn. Apparently there's a hole here. We'll edit that bit out. Oh, that was harder than it looked. Oh. Let me catch my breath here. But this is all on private property. No other tour group can do this. How good is that? This is us coming out of the private property back onto the main road. Sections of this main road are just unavoidable in some places just to get where we want to go to join up the private property that we've got. But as you can see, it's big and wide and dusty and boring. The more of this stuff you can do, the better. Oh yeah, that's so nice. Looks like it's a little snack spot here. Bit of a regroup. It's a bit of a rest. This is the start of the Frenchman's Track. Very well known four-wheel drive track up here in Cape York. Pretty good in a four-wheel drive. Lots of fun on a bike. There's some four-wheel drives now. Up ahead on this track we're going to encounter the Pasco River. That's a deep, fast-flowing river and we're going to need a lot of teamwork to get through there. So until then, I'll just practice my sand riding. Track's got a lot more interesting now. Must be getting close to the river. Ooh, maybe. Oh yeah. When the boys get here, as you can see, it's quite deep and very rocky here, so what we're going to have to do is a bit of teamwork to get through. Obviously there's no crocodiles here or they're well fed, so I feel a little bit safer. I'll wait for the boys and I'll show you how we get across this. Here's an indication of how deep it is. It's up to my waist and it's very rocky on the bottom. So you guys really didn't come across? No. So you just come in that side, have a swim, and then go back? Yeah. Guess there's less chance of drowning that way.
After that one, go here under, and you lift quite high. It will be easier in the water. Yeah. So we will try with 4. If it's not working, we'll go at 6. 6 for first one to see.
So yeah, let's do 6 and I'll get on the back. So this is how we get a bike across the Pasco River.
1, 2, 3.
I want to stand up or down.
6 riders, 3 sticks. Oh, oh, some rocks. Oh, we nearly lost someone. Man down.
There's a hole.
Teamwork makes the dream work. Oh, we've still got the stand down. Here's the other tour of bikes that didn't cross the Pasco River. Whoa! Now, that's a proper adventure ride. We're 3 bikes into a 15 bike crossing. Luckily the bikes are still nearly full of fuel. We're like a well-oiled machine now. One team taking a bike across, next team heading back to load up the following bike. I can't lost count of what bike we're up to, but no one's complaining too hard yet. I don't want to look around the corner and see another 10 bikes there, but one at a time I can deal with. Oh! There's a rock there. This is the lucky last bike. We've done it, boys! There we go. Now we can have a bit of a rest. Time to see how many fish I caught in my boots. I'll give you a tip for Cape York. The dry star Alpine stars are not the best ones to have because they're 100% waterproof, but yeah, they keep the water in there. Straight back into it on the Frenchman's. Lucky we had that rest. We just stopped to help a adventure rider that had a bit of a whoopsie. Got himself a bit cross-rutted and ended up in the bush. He's okay now, we've pulled him out. We'll continue on our way. This is the Frenchman's sand. It's deep and it's soft. Whoa! Juliana is going to give us a demonstration of how this creek crossing's done. Makes it look easy. And now it's time for the peanut gallery to do it.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh! Oh! So good. This Frenchman's track in this deep sand, when you're tired, it's a workout. Not quite a crash there, but pretty close. I'll see if I can keep going. Whoa, nearly down, nearly down. Getting tired now. Oh. This could be the Wenlock River. Easy peasy compared to what we've just been through. Oh, look up ahead. That's the road. We've done it. It's the end of the Frenchman's track. Successfully completed. Well done, boys. Well done.
Yes!
Frenchman's track. Well done, boys. Yeah, good work. We're on the final stretch now. It's about 60 kilometres to a cold beer. The boys are really looking forward to that. Bramwell Junction Roadhouse. We're like a well-oiled machine now, filling up our fuel tanks. How good's this? Campfires going, camp ovens are going, which is even better. I think it's roast tonight. Expert Chef Lee here on our trip, tending to the coals and our dinner. It's the morning of day 5 and we've just entered the telegraph track. Well done. This telegraph track changes all the time. We've gone from deep soft sand to red type pea gravel. A lot easier to ride but still as sketchy. You can see here one of the original telegraph poles from the telegraph track. Telegraph track was actually made to support the bush telegraph. Juliana's kindly slowed down to let me keep up with him and see what is best described as poetry in motion. Whoa! I'm on a slip up there from Giuliano. Sean gets in the lead. Oh, I'm about to crash. But what an amazing job Giuliano has. Leading people through this awesome country. Some big four-wheel drive trenches here. Whoa. Yeah, it's hard enough on a bike. Don't know how the four-wheel drives do it. Oh. That's what friends are for. Take a look at the original gunshot. That's just a vertical wall. I don't know how tall, but that's just crazy. No way would I do that on a bike. This will be interesting. Yep, that's what we all expected. Oh. When we say it's soft sand up here, this is what we mean. Well, there you go. There's the first half of the telegraph track done. Well done, boys. I think we all deserve a swim. Here's a reassuring sign when you're going for a swim. Oh. That's how you do it. This is Nolan's Brook, and there's a big creek there, or a nice bridge here. Thank you very much. This is the last probably 20 kilometres of the telegraph track, and then we've made it. It's got a little bit of the PDR and then up to the tip. I'm really feeling it now, really fatigued, arms and legs super tired. Oh, I think we've done it. The ferry. It's really getting like rainforest jungle now. At least it's nice and cool and no dust. That's a pleasant surprise. Hopefully this is not too deep. Whoa, it was a little bit deep. Now this is what I wanted to show you. This is the old Ansett Resort. Back in the 80s, I believe, could have been the 70s, Ansett Airlines Australia built this resort up right at the tip of Cape York. 5-star resort where you could fly in, Bamaga Airport, get picked up, taken here, restaurant, bars, swimming pool.
Needs a bit of chlorine.
Just a bit of chlorine, Matt reckons, and it'll be good as new. But I just love that the jungle has reclaimed itself. Look, there's one of the cabins there. There's another one there. And the further you go in, the more cabins you find. Oh, it's a bigger one. It's got a kitchen, dining room, bedroom, bathroom. No crocodiles, thank God. And now, just a little bit further, the tip of Australia.
We did it! It was an awesome experience and one not to be missed. I'd like to give my heartfelt thanks to Greg and Karen from North Queensland Trail Bike Adventures for having us along, and thanks to the awesome crew Luke and Giuliano, as well as the boys on tour. Guys, it was epic. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.